So, welcome back to the Clubman. A lot has happened since you guys have last seen this. It's been sandblasted, as you know. We've made a little frame to support it so it doesn't crumple in on itself as we move it around and weld things on and stuff like that. All the replacement panels have been ordered. Cut the roof off, as you can see. The previous roof was really thin. You could like push it and it would pop in and out. So we just thought it'd be easier just to cut it off, and Chris will put in a new one. Thanks, Chris. Yeah, so the sections are ready. We're just waiting to get going on this. I'm currently removing this little bit up here, which is kind of the last bit of the roof where they've spot welded it on. So I'm gonna grind that back, peel that off, and then it's all ready for Chris to put on the new area. So that's the Clubman as of now.
Rightio, we're going to do some painting and decorating. As you guys know already, I think, the roof skin on this Mini was knackered. Totally knackered. I mean, it was full of inches of filler and yeah, really ripply and warped and not very good at all. So yeah, got in touch with the client and got a new roof skin on the way. Funny story with that, we'll touch base on. Oh, nightmare. But anyway, so yeah, we've got a new roof skin on the way. Tom cut that out a few days ago, sort of last week maybe. So I've been cleaning up around the outer guttering of the roof. And a couple of little holes and things I've had to buzz up, and I had to put a new section in over on the passenger side at the top, so a new piece of gutter, because it's so thin and any little pinholes you try to weld up, it would just blow straight through. So I thought, sod it, you know, just cut out a section and remake it. So I did, and that's in there. It looks a whole lot better. Just gonna brush in some LS107 epoxy just on the inside here. That's basically everywhere that the roof skin sits over. So we're not, you know, going to bother sort of taking all this back to bare metal. It's pretty good. There's no corrosion or anything like that. We're just going to put some epoxy on there, improve the longevity of it, and yeah, protect it a little bit really. Prevent and protect is what I like to say. We'll get brushing that in, and we've got the new roof coming today. So Tom's going to get the inside of that all primed. Then we'll get a spot welded on, and no more ripply wobbly roof. So happy customer and happy us, because I don't like loading things full of filler. So I'm literally just going to go around it like this with the epoxy. We're not going to worry about the outer edge there that I've ground down, because we're going to have some zinc primer that is weld through primer that I'm going to spray on there just before we spot weld the new roof on, and that way obviously it's welded through, so it'll keep it protected and give you the ability to get a nice clean spot weld through it. So that's the reasoning behind that. This is how we paint all the cars here, as you know. You know, just paintbrush, slap it on, insert brushing montage here. I tell you what though, it did take me absolutely ages. You wouldn't think it, because you think, oh, you know, it's kind of an annoying little job to do, but simple. I mean, grinding out all of this, basically the lip roof skin, spot welds down onto this lip, the guttering, grinding all that back and making it flat and peeling off the old roof, or the remnants of it, took me absolutely ages. I didn't think it would, but it did. Just went on and on and on and on. I've been through about 8 million sanding belts. So But we're there now. Don't burst my bubble.
So we have the roof. I'm just gonna get this in epoxy so it's nicely sealed. It is already in travel primer, which is what this black stuff is. I want to use kind of like higher quality stuff and just ensure the longevity a bit more. So I'm gonna grind off all of the primer around this edge, which is where the spot welding will happen. Then I'll mask up this edge, then just scotch up the inside and get some epoxy on it, get it nice and sealed. So that's what's on the agenda.
Righto, you join me and operations manager Miss Chief. Hey pups, cool. With the Clubman here, and yeah, so Tom's priming underneath of the new roof skin. So that's all done and all ready to go on. He's zinc primed around the edge as well, and on the edge of the frame that the sort of roof skin sits on. So it's all ready to go on, really, all ready to be spot welded, and yeah, a million times better than the old one. I'm so glad we opted to go for it, and ultimately the customer did as well. So that's really, really good. And yeah, I've finished off. I put a little section in the guttering because that had rotted away. But I'm going to spend a little bit of time now just going around and buzzing up some of these holes have just sort of blown through when we got it blasted. So yeah, we're going to try and keep it to a minimum. We don't want to be really cutting out a tunnel and remaking a gearbox tunnel for it or anything like that. So keep it to a minimum, and then yeah, we're going to make a start on doing the underside. Isn't that right, pups? Hey, isn't that right? Yeah, it is. So yes. Nicely colour matched with the Cobra under there, so it'll be the same colour as the exterior of the car, and it will look fantastic, exactly like it was before we started to restore it again. But yeah, I don't think I've really missed any details. I've got to go over some of the seam sealer that's still on here and get the worst of that off, and then we're ready for a good mask up, spray it in the booth, and away we go, really. Re-seam seal it, spray the underside, and then we can make a start on doing the filler work on the exterior, and then prime that and the interior, then get it on some stands and tackle the engine bay and the boot, and then yeah, paint the thing. So we're really like, this is now the sort of start of the race, if you will. You know, we can crack on fully, so really excited for it. It's going to be great, and yeah, I'm excited to paint the green and, you know, do the underside because it's a fantastic colour, looks gorgeous. So, are you excited, Miss Chief, to get your vote? Yeah, I think it does. Perfect. Well, with that said, without further ado, we'll get on with it.
So that's it for the mini episode, guys. Thank you for watching. The roof is on, it's all been spot welded. Next up is just a few small repairs, cleaning up some areas that have been welded in the previous work. Just trying to make it all nice again, and then we'll be on to the filler work, epoxy, primer, and paint, and that'll be done. So thanks for watching, guys, and cheers. We'll see you in the next one.